green rare. All right. Loaded Contaminator. So I do think, yeah, one of the kind of insights, if you can call it that at this point, I do think it's more of like backing up a thought that we've kind of talked about before. But I do really think that... So I guess one big thing that I said in my very initial impressions video that I don't feel so strongly about anymore. I don't think there's a lot of crossover between the archetypes. Like, Proliferate plays with the other stuff, but like early on in the draft, you like really want to lock into like not necessarily early on the draft, but you do at a pretty early point want to narrow in and I'm doing toxic stuff, I'm doing oil stuff, or I'm just killing through damage. I think yes, it's like not that difficult to pivot from pick one and like I'm doing some toxic stuff into like late in pack one and going, now I'm doing oil stuff, and that's my thing because I feel like that's open. But I really don't think you want to be doing too much of a mix of stuff. Anyways, good rare, good toxic card. We'll see where that goes. Also, Proliferate card for what it's worth. Yeah, where do we go from there? So, hey, Cardboard Norm, I appreciate that sub. Appreciate that a ton. Okay, so there is this card, which I think is solid. Not really excited to take it here. There's Volt Charge, which is obviously quite good. Just 3 mana, deal 3 prolif. I probably just take that. Blazing Crescendo has been pretty impressive from my opponents. Good combat trick. There's Distorted Curiosity, Divination that's cheaper if your opponent's corrupted. Another thing about corrupted is you really have to have a density of cheap creatures that have toxic to get corrupted on. That's one of the things I've definitely felt, that it's not like, well, I'll just have it if I have like 6 toxic creatures in my deck. No, like you have to really try to have 8 cheap things, because even if you have a lot of proliferation, getting that first poison hit can be kind of tricky sometimes. All right, and we're following those good cards up with a pack that doesn't have very many good cards. So there's like the blue Spell Bomb, which is probably the best blue common. I've found Quicksilverfish to be fine. The Sizer Glider is great. Also plays well with the Contaminator, so probably just gonna take that here. The 7-drop, yeah, I just wouldn't consider it early Amtrak. It's just like, you know, 7 minute. I'm not to say it's unplayable, but cheap cards over expensive cards early in the draft, basically. This thing, no, this thing's not good. This thing's crap. It just doesn't do anything. It's a 1/3 breach that Sack Proliferate just is not a big bonus. Glider over Siphoner. Yeah, that's what I did. I do think this card is better than the Siphoner. Alright, happy with the second one. But now we're even at this spot already where it's like, yeah, like I've got 2 corrupted payoffs, and you know, you really need to make sure you lock in those toxic things, and they're not like, they're gonna be high picks, I think. Especially because a lot of the cheap ones are just good. There's like Plague Nurse, but do you think Toxic is gonna push win rates further in favor of being on the play? I mean, yeah, probably a little bit, but not a ton. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't matter that much. Like, considering that, yes, there is, like, it's good to be on the play with toxic creatures, certainly, but there's also good cheap interaction, so it might affect it. My guess, just in the dark here, would be yes, it will affect it, but not incredibly so. Alright, this pack is kind of whatever. Mesmerizing Dose is okay. I'm going to take Complete Devotion, I think, here. Those are good. Another good payoff for the toxic creatures that we don't really have. So, I could just, like, so here's kind of funny thing. Plated Onslaught works well with the gliders, even if we're not toxicking, because it's an artifact creature and it gets pumped. I heard you face Shieldred. Yeah, so for those who haven't caught this yet, Shieldred, Vorinclex, all the old Praetor, like old as in not in this set, like not the original Praetors, but the ones that were printed in the last few years. Yeah, the fight spell here too, but I'm just gonna take the pump spell. They're on the set. Ooh, this card's been impressive to me. The times I have faced it, only 2 so far, but it's meaningful, and it does obviously play well with the stuff we have. Putting it on in Incisor Glider is pretty good. So yeah, pretty happy to pick that up here. Can you talk about how it's good? Yeah, I mean, ooh, another one too. it's a meaningful stat boost. Like the +2 helps you get in attacks, and it helps you, like, especially in our deck that does really want to get corrupted, just any more sources of toxic. Like I was talking about how important it is to have a density of toxic to make these cards good, your corrupted cards good, and it's just another thing that has toxic. Like you want specific creatures for this card to be good. Evasive creatures likely, but even if you don't have those, like, it's not too bad. Like you do end up White Spell. White Spellbomb or another Complete Devotion. They're actually kind of similar cards. I think I'm gonna take the combat trick though. Yes, all the Praetors are in the set on purpose. It is an Easter egg for Wizards of the Coast. They went surprise. White Spellbomb wheels too. Okay, it's not bad. I'll take that. No, I won't be doing sealed today. This is 4/4. Not that that's like exciting, but it's gonna be on pretty often in our deck. I think it's better than the other cards there for us right now. Oh, I think Jekyll. I think that the Doom Traveler is just a good card. How highly are you taking the 2-drop first striking toxic guy here? Ooh, toxic creature wheeling. I mean, I think early on, it's kind of hard to say, because like right now, I would probably take it over the 2-drop pacifism removal spell, just because like I said, we just like need toxic creatures. Pick one, pack one. I'm probably taking the pacifism, but I can see that not being the case. Alright, so there's another Incisor Glider. There's Charge of the Mites. This rare is pretty decent. Cares about oil stuff. This card's really good for Brass Anointer. But like I was saying before, like we're just like pretty far away from this lane, unfortunately. So it's one of these. So that's the thing, Clarm. I think because of the deck we're in, no. I think it's just too... That shift to this is like too abrupt. Yeah, I could take Anoint here. One of these white cards. Oh, Anoint, not Anointer. Gotcha. My bad. Yeah. I am on board with that. Black Sun's Twilight. So good, really good removal spell. Plus reanimation spell if you get to 6 mana. Over Flensing Raptor. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. Tempting, but this card's too good. Yeah, I got you, Clarm. Alright, there's a toxic thing, so we could just be black-white. Like, we've got so many payoffs now, and I was saying this card is a little bit of an underperformer, but I think with all these corrupted payoffs and, you know, Complete Devotion to get it in, because the problem with this card I found is there's just, like, a lot of, a decent amount of evasion early, so this, like, you know, your opponent plays it into Incisor Glider. This doesn't actually get in. And a Bilious Skull Dweller. It's a good one, too. Alright, well... So now I'm going to organize, and then I'm going to drive people crazy, I bet, with the way I organize in this set, because I think what I'm going to be doing is organizing by payoffs and enablers. Sorry, everybody, who this tilts to no end. Not organizing by curve or color here. Okay, I'll take this over another corrupted payoff. Ooh, okay, so Get is a tricky one. This is a card that I would take if there wasn't like a really good card in the pack. I don't think Get is particularly good. I think that -1 is like a really big cost, but I'm willing to try it. That said, I'm just gonna take Annex Entry here. This card's just too good, and it's toxic, and it's just everything we want. Chad's rioting already because I'm not taking the rare. I like how I said, yeah, I'm gonna organize like this, and then I didn't organize like that. Now I am though. All right, this is a good pickup. Okay, so I think we're in a good spot now. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways to toxic, and we're only halfway through pack 2, or you know, we've seen almost all of pack 2, but we still have a pack 3 to go. And we pick up a Basilica Shepherd, which is a nice one. Put these cards over here. Yeah, pick one, pack 1 payoffs and pick pack 2 enablers. Yeah, Geth plus our Skull Dweller and our Siphoners. Synergy, baby. Kill all your own stuff. Bring it back just to have it die again. Alright, this is a nice one too. Alright, this is definitely the best deck we've drafted so far. Most focused, I should say. Could use a bomb. I guess we kind of have that with Black Sun's Twilight, but... Oh, that's a good one too. I'm actually surprised I made it all the way back. Yeah. Nice. Right, some stuff and things. Ooh, another spell bomb. There's my bomb I wanted, right? Another toxic creature, but a very clunky one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this card or not. Played it on slot. Probably will for science. That's interesting too. All right, bomb. We missed. All right, what do we have though? What do we have? We've got another Bilious Skull Dweller for getting the party going. Good pack actually. Ambulatory Edifice also quite strong. As is Shepherd, as is Anoint. There's also Mites here. Yeah, this is a really tough pick because, like, I think Skull Dweller, Edifice, like, all those 4 cards I mentioned are all, like, relatively even on power level. I agree, though. I think I'm going to take the 1-drop here. It's just, like, so good at enabling your stuff. And we're very payoff heavy. So, like, because we're so payoff heavy, I think we just want to really lean into it. And it's not like we're too short on removal, right? We have a few interaction spells. Here is like Nimrazor Paladin. It's a solid card. Another one of these. Another one of these. I'm just gonna take Nimrazor Paladin. Buys back her stuff. Hive Master, okay too. There's a Basilica here. No consideration to land. Not over a good card. No, land is fine, but. I'm not a believer in taking value lands over good spells. Unless you're like just like so loaded on good spells that you are going to have 23 awesome cards no matter what. We've got 21 good cards here, and there might be even like 1 or 2 ones that are kind of not as, like the spell bombs might be kind of filler here. Ooh. Okay. Crawling Chorus versus Basilica Shepherd. I will organize by curve now, by the way, chat. Because we are pretty... solidly in black whites and have enough payoffs and enablers. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. I do like both these cards. I'm gonna take the 1-drop. Do I want Necrogen? I think I'm gonna try Necrogen Communion here with Quad Incisor Glider and all these 1-drops. That seems solid. Better than, like, just this year. Yeah, get in the deck. Necrogen Communion. Okay, another pack with awesome cards in it. We got a Flensing Raptor and a Porcelain Zealot. Both cards to force through our toxic things. Actually pretty unsure which is better. I'm going to default to the cheaper one here. Man. Has anybody seen either of these on another stream? Has this just been nuts? Speak now. Yeah, I'm going to try the uncommon because it's an uncommon. I'm going to see it less, but... Alright, more stuff. Ooh, good options here. Another Siphoner, another Complete Devotion, another Edifice that we didn't pick up the first one. I'm just saying another because we saw those before. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. Gonna take Siphoner just to go really all in. Ooh, that's an interesting one too. The Infested Flesh Cutter. Little clunky, but pretty good on our evasive creatures. Yeah, it is gonna be kind of hard to make cuts, I agree. But luckily we don't have that many cuts to make. Like, we can probably play 24 here. Or, sorry, yeah, 24 spells. Wow. It's a good wheel. Also, okay, well, Black White was very open this draft. Not the -1 proliferate? No, I think that Basilica Shepherd's better. Jeez. Wow. We just got the Flensing Raptor back. Alright. Okay, now the cuts are going to be a little bit trickier. Yeah, so I think we can cut the spell bombs. I agree. Most of our stuff gets in pretty well. Already flies. And the complete devotions are a little bit awkward with like all these flyers, but probably still good enough. Don't think I need the injector. I agree. Yeah, I think all of our stuff just naturally being toxic is good. 1/5 drop could go. I agree with that too. All right. Communion seems bad. Yeah, but we're trying it. All right. What do we got? A shepherd. And a doctrine. There we go. Wonder if I'm just supposed to play 17 still. Like, this is some velocity. Yeah, it's probably fine enough. Probably fine enough, he says. All right. Honestly, kind of an awkward hand. Like, we have so much cheap stuff. The Flesh Cutter's awkward, and it's trick. I think our deck is actually focused enough that I'm gonna mulligan this, and it's a much better hand here. Yeah, I agree, Neo. All right. So do we bottom here? So we have Skull Dweller. Oops. Skull Dweller. Devotion looks pretty good. I guess I just been Siphoner. That's actually kind of tough. I think it is Siphoner though. Alright, well, we found one anyways. Yep. Complete Devotion claims its first victim. Let's just nab this. Could nab this or just play... Yeah, you know what? Let's just bash and then play this and this. Is a review in the works? I already have a set review. If you go command set review, you will find the set review. Here, I'll do it. I can, there we go. Why play Communion with so much toxic? So, like, Communion doesn't fight with your cards naturally having toxic, right? It's not like, oh, if you have Communion, or if you have toxic, Communion's bad. It stacks on itself. Or toxic stacks. And like it's a lot of output on, especially on like a cheap flyer. Hey, Psymaster, appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about the 2-mana aura, by the way. Jeez. Yeah, poison kill if possible. Look, we're actually probably gonna get our first poison, not damage kill potentially here. Okay, so obviously with this and with this, should we just jam the team? If I attack here, yeah, just jam the team. See what they do. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, opponent? Toxic, talk. That's 4. I think they're dead. We finally got a poison kill. Oh, unless they have something. Looks like they might. Looks like they might. Okay. So they're not dead this turn. Okay, there we go. But we would have killed quicker. That is a kill that was faster with poison than with damage, because a lot of our toxic creatures had 1 power. So there you go. How's it going? It's going well. Alright, this is another mulligan. Good keep. This is the deck you would have expected me to draft every time. I mean, look, if I can draft this deck every time, we're in business. Ooh, a Mythic. So this, okay, so it adds mana 1 time, and they can make a Might token. Okay, that's kind of cool. I think I'm just gonna play this and not bash with this. I think they're pretty happy to trade this off. Black green, eh? Okay, so they have a trick. Could be the +3. If it's the aura that gives +2/+2, that's fine. I'll just cast Annoyant with Affliction. Alright, Titanic Growth, that's fine too. I don't mind. Ooh. Sure. That's cool. Instant corruption, baby. Instant corruption. In a black green, there's not. I mean, they can have Annoyant with Affliction. That would be annoying because that exiles it. But most stuff does kill this and doesn't, you know, skirt around it by exiling or whatever. Yeah, you did call this in the set review. Yeah, that is true. Ooh. That doesn't actually help that much. So am I supposed to just anoint here? Probably? Worth noting, I don't actually have many proliferate cards, so I actually have to get them all the way there. Could wait on this, and then just, if I don't draw a land, Complete Devotion's pretty good, but I can just do that to the Zealot too. Oh no, the Zealot doesn't have Toxic. They're gonna block. Yeah, I think the fact that I can just like, yeah, yes, we can do it to the 1/1 next turn, but it's more likely like the 1/1 just like trades for another 3/3 or whatever is the issue. Not that it's a huge issue, but it's just what I was thinking there. Yeah, Raptor would have been better than Porcelain Zealot there. That's a good call. It's good to keep track of those kind of things. Yeah, QE was good there. I think it's definitely going to be in this exact kind of deck where you have just like a lot of really cheap stuff. This card has seemed good, not busted so far. Okay, they have 6/6. That's pretty good for them. They still have to block with it most likely. Ooh, they're playing a block with their Siphoner. Okay, well, that doesn't matter too much. Oh, no, they're not playing a block with Siphoner because they can't block with their Siphoner. Okay, that's fine. I'll just jam this and cast this. I mean, they can jump, but it's not a good trade. They can just take it? I guess they could, but then they die to one more hit from it. Yeah, so our deck is, like, really quite good at killing. So we were saying before, and for the games we've played today, really, like, it's generally harder to kill with toxic than poison, or sorry, poison than damage. But I do think our deck is particularly good at it. Let's see. Oh, sure. Yeah. Sorry, I said 2 hits. I meant 3 or 4. It's only toxic 1. All right, I'm just gonna jam, I think. Jam with everything? We jam with everything. They like trade, chump, or trade and eat. Yeah, that doesn't seem particularly good. I mean, I can cast Complete Devotion, or I could use my Blacksmith's Twilight here, but I don't really want to do either necessarily. Oh, I guess we Twilight Bite the Glider. Okay, that's actually pretty good. All right, yeah, sure. We just jam. Oh, sorry, yeah, X needs to be 5, so we don't get the glider back. Okay, and in any case, it's, like, not that bad. We will just still do this, though. This is still fine. It's a Death Touch Lifelinker. Doesn't do anything against poison, but... You like it when it's early, so the pros make puns too. I mean, yeah, like early access for me is very much like a very loose, like, throw things at a wall, see what sticks kind of thing. Another very good hand. Look at this curve. Only we're on the play. My boy Cordo Chorus over here. We even get that first hit in too. Yeah, like these are we faced an opponent that had a very kind of a similar start, and just like these are the starts that just kind of feel wild. Opponent's gonna get flensed. Yeah, that's not what you want to play. But sometimes it's what you have to play here. And now they're just dead. Like my Incisor Glider is just gonna absolutely ruin their day here. So much damage. I mean, we went pretty untouched this game. We didn't actually have to interact, but that was a quick goldfish kill. Sorry, I was muted. I was saying, hello everybody. We're saying we're mulliganing that hand, and we're gonna put back one of the 5s. Probably the Shepherd, I imagine. Still a great hand. No, the times I mulliganed wasn't because of the equipment. It was because of my colors, right? I just didn't have colors to cast my cards. All right, chorus down. looks like. Or not. Maybe they just have the combat trick in hand? No, they have the shock. I'm actually surprised they didn't shock this a little bit. Alright, play a 3-1. Ooh, good draw from us. No, there's no... I wouldn't play Incisor Glider to play around this card, because then they just shock this, right? It's basically the same, and if they don't happen to have it, it is a trick. It's much worse if I play Glider instead of this. It's not really worth it. If they showed me the card face up, I would probably play Glider, so they kill this instead. But with the uncertainty of this could be the shock or could be the +2 trick, it's not worth it. The way they paused gave me the read as 100% shock. I mean, I don't think you can necessarily... So, look, trust me, I've been in a lot of situations where I'm like, they have to have this card because of the way they're playing, and then they just don't, you know? So, I agree if I were to put money on it, I would bet they did, but I also don't... I wouldn't make a game decision based on that, you know? Just wanted to make sure I get that, get them to corrupted. Alright, that's pretty good. That is also pretty good, though. So we're just gonna get back Glider, I imagine. Four. Ooh, 5/5. Chonky. Reach? Oh. A second one's pretty good, though. Alright. Yeah, no, Paladin's good. It's a strong card. So if attack with everything, Paladin attacks is a 6/6, the Glider's attack is 3/3s. They still get blocked by the Sky Warden, though. Okay, just a 4/3. Would I like to trade here? Probably. It's kind of funny how they put the equipment on. I can actually trade at this. A case of this equipment not necessarily being an advantage. Like, it's just better for them not to equip, right? Unless they, like, are fine with the trade and just, like... The reason to equip here is that, like, you are okay with me trading. And I guess that's probably true for them at this point. If I rip a removal spell on this, then this gets in for 6, and these can attack. So I'd probably take the hit once here. Chimney or apple. Okay. This is pretty good, actually. Yo, Kirsten's coming with that party at 5. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Can't trade regardless? Sure. Oh, yeah, I can trade. Yeah, well, sorry. You're right. It doesn't change the math. It doesn't change the math. I don't know what I was talking about. Intangible coming in. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. How's it going? All right. Well, these are not getting in past this for now. And I don't have that much interaction to get it past this, right? I have the plus... I guess I have enough tricks that it's, like, worth considering. But this is just so much damage. I should just trade here. And maybe trade here? That one's closer. But I think so. It makes my +2 trick a lot worse. Yeah, I think I'm actually probably at a game state where trading doesn't benefit me, but I do trade with this. Because I can't take 9. Yeah, exactly. How do I win if I block like this? How good is it if I draw the trick this turn? If I just don't trade here? They probably make the block, and then I just die on the crackback. Okay, so, or close enough. I can leave this back. So it's actually kind of a close block. The problem is if I don't trade here, it's so much worse for me if I don't draw anything. So I think just the one trade here. That's a good one. Okay. Actually, quite a good one. So we sack our might, draw a card, another glider, and we can like block sack with the pestilence siphoner here too. All right, that was one of the better draws in our deck for sure. Also benefits us from making that block last turn. All right, well that doesn't do too much, luckily. I do feel so naked playing with that untapped. I'm so used to it. Yeah, I wonder... This is a weird inclusion in this, like, considering these cards. Like, they either have, like, equipment payoffs or... You know, like, one Toxie payoff or something. Yeah, this thing's beefy. It's quite large. So they attack with this, and ooh, getting spicy with the Skywarden. Interesting. Yo, Willish Broadbino coming in with that prime. Appreciate that. Much love. How's it going? All right, so I'm just gonna take the 5, block my Siphoner on this. Or sorry, on no, this is menace, so it doesn't matter. So I guess I could double block. And if they have a trick, it's not... it's pretty bad. If I could sack everything, if they had a trick, I would actually probably do it, but... Maybe it's fine too. Like, if it's just like, if I block and they don't have a trick, it's good for me. If I block and they do have a trick, how bad is it? Gets the trick out of their hand, and I'm gonna be drawing some cards. I actually think I should. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could get me here. Trick, removal spell, whatever. It's a good follow-up. All right, cool. No, if I put an additional glider on, I think that just opens us up to getting blown up by more stuff. All right, now we're in a good spot. Yo, Naga7 coming with that sub. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. By the way, if you're new here, I know we have a reasonably large crowd. I'm Alex, aka Cord. I have let's throw up the links real quick. Podcast, Limited Level Ups. You might have heard of it. Also a YouTube channel. Also a... Yeah, this is good. Also a stream that you're watching. I make limited content. What I do for my full-time job. It's a fine attack, right? No, we'll just still trade. Well, we're just gonna be sacking and trading here a bunch. I wonder if I should sack. So if I sack a Might here, we can't set up lethal next turn very easily. Like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. These are gonna get +2, +2. Yeah, it's pretty close, but I think I'm still just supposed to trade off and grind a little bit here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, derail, but then we also die on the crackback. So, not great, I don't think. Oh, thanks, Wicked Boss Fight. I appreciate all the comments and chats saying the content is good. RNG's is coming in with that sub. Podcast is a big reason I hit top 10 Mythic for the first time. Awesome, that's great to hear. I'm so, like, anytime, that's my favorite thing to hear as a content creator. Just, your content helps me win more. That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal. So, I'm glad we could help. Hey, Hagar. Win more content? Yeah, my content is win more. When you listen to it, you win more. Why is this set so long between full preview and full release? Because they pushed back. Because, like, there was the whole thing where people were saying that, oh, Wizards is releasing too much products too quickly, and so they pushed back the release of the set by a week. That's kind of what happened. So preview season didn't change, but the actual release did. All right, well, is this good? None particular right now. I'd rather just cast my trick, draw my card. Ooh. Works out. Hey, Wesler. I found this so far in my 3 drafts. I found this set to be fine. It doesn't spark joy like some other sets. I think. I don't think it seems bad. It just seems a bit. It's like very vanilla might not be the right word. Hey, Wesler, how's it going? Thanks for that sub. 1 year. It's good. I'm overall like, don't let me talk you down. Don't let me. Yeah, straightforward's a good way to put it. I'm having fun. It's a great time. It's a little simpler maybe than some of the other sets, which isn't a bad thing, right? It's not necessarily bad. So let's sack a Might. Yeah, I know the gameplay, like, yeah, again, I really do not want to put forth the idea that I think this is like plain and boring. It's fun. I'm having a great time, especially it's a new Magic set. I'm always gonna have a good time. My only thought is it's like there's a few. I framed this set originally as like, oh, so many moving pieces, because there was like all these like crossover mechanics, proliferate, work with oil, and toxic. I think you're a bit more in your lane than I might have expected. That's kind of all. Like, my best deck is this deck. The best deck I've drafted is this one, because it's so straightforward and streamlined. I think there's a little bit less room for navigation than there has been in some other sets. That's all. Hey, Small Sam, coming in. Appreciate that. Yeah, a little bit, Luke. I could definitely see myself jumping the gun here for no reason. Actually, you know what? And also, I want to say, that's from the perspective of me, who has been who's been looking at this set for analyzing it deeply for the past 2 weeks to prepare folks for the set. Like, if this is, if you haven't like listened to much content, or it's like one of your first few times looking at this set, it's gonna feel like a lot's going on. Like, there is a lot. I just think maybe I feel a little bit more because I've like already experienced some of it in the 2 weeks of deep diving on the set, or a week and a half, I guess. Okay. Would love a swamp, but yeah, that 1/4 was great. Really, really good there. Okay, okay. There's a card. Oh, was that you, Numbskull? Last game? Yeah, one of the things about this card that I've noticed is that, like, it's just so good on defense. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Like, it blocks the 1/1 flyers. It blocks, I mean, it blocks this for this, not this turn, but it like last game it double blocked super well. This card's been good. Definitely solid. We had to pick between this and Flenser Raptor, or Flensing, whatever it's called, the 3-mana 2/2 flyer with Toxic that jumps the thing with Toxic. We ended up taking this. So I'm basically happy with any card in my deck except black card, right? Land is good. Alright, they do be proliferating. Can't imagine they tap this, but yeah, it was a good draw. Let's yoink that. Go with 2. Sure. It's up, cat. Up, cat coming back. Take 6, trade off. I mean, this thing's not really getting in. Yeah, I'm cool just trading off here. Land, please. No. No. All right. I think there's nothing wrong with their deck. Their deck is cards, but so is ours. Everybody's deck is cards. Still can't really get in a great attack here. Hey, perfect. Perfect draw. Interesting. With the Chrome Prowler and the 2/5. Well, I'm gonna make obvious blocks here. Well, that doesn't work. It's a 3/2. Could do this. do that. Oh no, that's not good. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't add anything. Double block the raptor. Could do that. But then they trade their 2 oil for. Oh no, it works. It works. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Like if they use a combat trick here, I just get it. I get my annex entry back next turn. With Paladin. I have a friend who we were playing. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for them. We lose both our things. They use all their oil, but we lose both of our gliders, which is like still fine. A friend who played I can't remember what card it was, but it was something with the name Paladin in it, or the words Paladin. And when he cast it, he was like, "I play my Paladin." And we're like, "What? You're what?" He's like, "My Paladin." What else? Wait, what do you mean? It's not called that. It's not how you guys pronounce it. Yeah, they can exile my my stuff here, unfortunately. So what I could do is I can like attack. I can like try to get them to. I can basically would trade off a might for. I think I'm gonna try to do that. Trade off a might for an activation here, because if they tap this and respond, if they tap this first, they exile something, and I get the other thing back. I also get to corrupt them here if they don't block with the convert, so it's pretty worth it. Cool. Yoink, and this thing. So this raptor does kill us like soon-ish. We got flying blockers if we really need them. Pretty good. 2 3/3s. It's a good draw for them. Should I send in the Skull Dweller? If I do a trade for 3/2. We have a bit of a problem, honestly, because like now that that was a really good draw for them, and I don't really have a way to deal with this 3/6. Like if I attack, I can attack with the Shepherd. Oh, but then they can't kill me on the crackback, right? They have to worry about the crackback. Okay, we get in with this and then play these two. I mean, I have to worry about dying here. Like, I take 3 and then have to block everything. So I do die to a removal spell here. Oh, no, I don't, because one of them's 2 power. So we're actually fine. They're counting. They're doing combat math. Okay, no attacks. 'Tis good, 'tis good. And I unfortunately can't attack either, so please chill. They have something. Oh, I guess it could just be the Scrap Corridor. Alright, we're staring at each other, drawing some lands. That does it. If they have nothing, I don't think they have anything. They passed their turn pretty quickly. They have a pause, but I'm pretty sure it's just the Scrap Corridor. It might not be, actually. I don't even know if they get priority for this. They probably do, but alright, cool. Nice. How did I win? Extreme limited prowess. My extreme skills. Nah, I mean, we just maneuvered it to a spot that put us in a good place, and we simply won. We got him with some flyers. Okay, I mean, it's not great. But I do have a glider. It's probably good enough. Zealot's specifically good with Shepherd. And if we try any of our other cheap white creatures, we're pretty happy. This is our 5th match, I think. Or 5th game, I should say. Will I try out Wild and Crazy deck? I think this is going to be my last deck of the night, unfortunately. Alright, they play a 3-1. Any incisors in the house? Yeah, I think they have the shock as well. Hex Gold Slash. Or yeah, it could be the trick. We'll see. We'll see if they attack here. Hey, Fun Love, how's it going? Yes, this... Oh, no. I was gonna say it looks like the pump spell, but it's not. So this thing, for those who haven't seen it, single white mana, or sorry, single red mana. Alright, I'm pretty sure that does imply the +2. Single red mana for a 1/2 non-creature spell, put an oil counter on it, and it's got an ability for 7 mana, pitch your hand, draw 4 cards, but cost less for each oil counter on it. And I might just go for it. Ooh, +3/+2, or +3/+1. Draw a card. Yeah, this card's really good. This card's really strong. And they drew a castable card too. Okay. Yeah, not great from us here. I think we're probably forced into a block this turn. Would they exile this thing? Bandit with that raid. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I'm actually gonna not devote there. I think the way this game's going, I need to be able to draw a card off this. Alright, there we go. It's a good draw. Yeah, this card's legitimately good. Like this is a really good 2-drop. Alright, that's probably gonna do it. Maybe not quite, but they also get the draw 4 cards here. Alright, let's see. If we can draw a swamp here, I like our chances a lot better, but... Not swamp. How do mites compare to zombie tokens from Midnight Hunt? That's a pretty good analog. Is this format super aggro? Not exclusively, I would say, no. I mean, aggro decks exist, certainly, but... It's not a bad one. This Canadian friend. No, I truly believe it's not that aggro. So we take 2 here. And then die. Because they can equip the Flame Stoker. Baby. Yup. I'm gonna lead with the Crawling Chorus. It's slightly less valuable. Oh no! I've been had. I shouldn't have done that then. Well, it worked out in a way where I shouldn't have, but there's not a lot that punishes me for this on turn 1. A rare being the exception. Actually, it was probably just right to play this anyways, because there's also the 1-drop in green, the 1/2. So yeah, it was actually just like, there's no real reason for me to play this over this. I will nab this, though. The reason is the shock, that's fair. Yep. Yeah, so there's pros and cons, certainly. Interesting. They're thinking. Okay, yeah. Hexproof. Sure. Hexproof and I get a poison counter. Oh yeah, opponent's not a VIP. That's funny. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, let's get that going. It's a big swing. Oh, it's Rachel Weeks, right? Yeah, I think that is right. All right, take the one. Poison hits. Okay, okay. Boom. Team attack? Is there a reason? Why would I attack? They just eat this, right? They have one more poison. Doesn't change the clock. One drop for to the shelf. Sure, sure, sure. All right, they die. I think. Well, it's just only for one mana. I'm not. All right, another indestructible thing. I got to 5 poison. That's a lot. For them only dealing me 1 actual poison damage, right? All right, let's see. Hopefully, last game here. Oh, a big old final boss. MTV, baby. All right, let's see. See if we can get one off of the old ham. It's a good hand. And hand mulligans, luckily. The old hamster. Hopefully he's just got multiple hex gold slashes in hand. I'm just playing a bunch of non-toxic creatures. I think that's what he has. Would be surprised if that wasn't the case. Another glider, eh? Alright, well, we're in a good spot if we can just hit our land next turn. Even still, we actually win this combat. Yeah, I like this card a decent amount. It's really hard. Oh, Thrun. Yikes. Speaking of which, speaking of hits extremely hard. Ooh. Insta-poisoned. Allergic owner with that hydrate. Appreciate that. So I think I'm going to go for the Skitterfang block plus Complete Devotion here. Can I hover over the cards more? It's difficult for me to hover over the cards, and like if you wanted me to read the card, yeah, I can definitely hover, but like it's just difficult for me to play and like hover over all of the cards. So apologies for some slight annoyance, but you know. So they are dead in 2, but oh, okay. Well, actually, it doesn't do too much. It means that ham doesn't die to poison as quick, but why do we complete devotion there? To win, to just survive, basically, to gain 5 life. Like it was worth giving up a card to gain 5 life, because one of the ways we lose this game is ham just like deals us too much damage, then we get gotten by a trample, like something like Thrun has trample, so like a trick or something. It's definitely worth it in this spot when we're winning the race, bar nothing else, just to throw away a card to gain 5 life there. Especially because if that goes wrong, like it did, we can just sacrifice the chittering thing, draw a card. Oh, we could have used the trick for lethal. This is true. I think that's just worse than, like, I think in the probability space of, how do we lose this game? It's much more likely that if we try to save the trick for lethal, things go wrong on our end. Again, just by taking a little bit too much damage. Okay, that's the game. Cool. All right, well, great deck. I mean, our deck was like no rares, but really just, oh, sorry, 1 rare, but like exactly what you want in this deck. Just, yeah, glider turns, let's just go over some cards. So this card, great. Premium uncommon, excellent card. Crawling Chorus was fine, solid. Complete Devotion was good. I didn't think it was like, I definitely had to kind of pick my spots. Like sometimes it lines up super well. You obviously cast this and they block, you get your card, and it's great. Not a bad trick, but it's not like amazing when you have like Siphoners, because you know you're not going to cast this in combat, so you could cycle it for some damage and draw a card, but it's rare that your Siphoner gets blocked. The gliders, yeah, just like super good at blocking and turning the corner. Nitrogen Community was good in this deck with all the gliders and the Siphoners. This card was quite good. Like, I'm going to quit all the cards. They're all pretty good. Even, like, the 5s were good. Yeah. That's all.